All right. Hopefully, we go over this trading range every time until we break either resistance or support on high volume. This is our range. We saw that we had a dump late yesterday, right before the daily close. Um, that resulted in this down daily candle um, on high volume here. Put this volume here too. So super high volume. This is the most sell volume um, that Bitfinex has had in a very long time. Well, certainly the most volume and sell volume for this range. Took out some of these lows. Didn't quite take out these lows, which was weird. And didn't really return to the bottom of the range, but it was the dump, and then price couldn't continue taking out those lows. Right now, we've pretty much erased that entire move, or we did erase that entire move. Wicked up here, this was clearly a supply zone. And I actually jumped the gun now that I think about it. I definitely should have waited to get short. Um, I was able to DCA up a little bit here, but clearly should have just tried to short the supply zone. Probably this 4 hour level right here, this shooting star. Um, but yeah, you can see on the 4 hour, this was the dump, high volume, and then here's the retrace, increasing candle spread with less volume. That's a short signal. Like that's not good. Um, this 4 hour just started printing, but we can look at this 1 hour. This printed as a shooting star. It was on low volume though, so that's not an immediate short signal. But definitely let you know there's some selling pressure coming in. Here's some more volume coming in, but again, we're gonna see what this upper wick looks like when this is done printing. But clearly, this was distribution in this area in general. It's a supply zone, and we still have not tested the bottom of this trading range. So a lot of room to still fall and react and see what goes on down here. Um, so that is from the lens of the consolidation range. Supply is definitely creeping in. Seems to be little demand. I did want to point out this. Somebody in the Discord that I'm in pointed out a bear flag, and then I ended up posting it. And that's just another good example of like something I had tweeted from my personal account um, many weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago. Just like if somebody has technical analysis that makes sense to you, use that shit. You know what I mean? Like don't just because you didn't come up with a pattern or a line, and not even come up, but know uh, what's the word? Find it, discover it, identify it yourself, whatever. Still use that shit. It exists, regardless of if you found it on your own or not. So somebody said, "Yo, we're retracing upwards in this little rectangle with decreasing volume after a major dump. Like this is a textbook bear flag in a bear market." And I'm just like, oh shit, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And so what did I do? I literally was just like, okay, yeah, bear flag. So I posted it. Um, Stochastic RSI looks like it's topping out, especially on the daily. The 12 hour has already made a bearish cross. RSI is at resistance at 50 on the 12 hour and kind of like at this little resistance approaching 50 in this little neutral area on the daily. Um, had a hard breakdown of this level on the dump that I just showed you. Decent volume. Was not more than the moving average though for the daily. So I wouldn't. And again, that's what I mean when I jump the gun. I'm sitting here in retrospect saying, yeah, I wouldn't use that as an immediate short signal, but I for sure did Jumped the gun, like I said. Here's the 1 hour order block. See if we can zoom in. Here, it was formed right here. This is the 1 hour order block that has been serving as very faithful resistance. Price has not been able to close above it. And now I'm trying to look at this level, which is actually a 1 hour order block here. And then you can see immediate dump or a very high volume, high spread dump out of this zone. And now we've retraced back into it. If you fib this out, clean 88.6 retracement. You can also look at on the 4 hour, the 4 hour order block, same level. But this is the supply zone that we're currently in. So we're gonna look to see if bulls close up here, which we don't think they will. And then also this bearish C4 had points of support here. That this trend line was not sustainable, broke down, turned into a little resistance, kind of diagonal zone. New support was founded here, or created here, established, I guess. This broke down. We've actually recovered above it, but we're gonna look to see if we create a nice pin bar here, in which case we will continue downward movement. Cool. That being said, something that will be interesting to look at is Wyckoff targets. And so I'll walk through that here. So use point figure, use 15-minute, it really doesn't matter. But we've just been consolidating so long. Let's see. Ooh, excuse me. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, let me see if I can, I'll link this into the chat too. This will have the resources for figuring out targets. The way that you do this is you count the number of boxes, you count whatever setting you have for your reversal. Point and figure charts are usually 3. So that means price has to go 3 X's or O's in the opposite direction for them to print. And this is not a point and figure tutorial. Please look this up on your own if you're confused. Pause the video and then come back. 3 times your box size. Take that number, add it to price, both on the top and the bottom. That gives you a maximum range and an average amount. So for us, my box size should be 50, just because of Bitcoin's market cap, 50, and then the reversal, not market cap, oh yeah, market cap, but mainly the price. Reversal amount 3. That means price has to move $150 in the opposite direction for X's or O's to print. And this is the bottom of our range, it's the top of our range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So columns equals 18. Box size equals 50. Reversal is 3. I've actually haven't calculated this myself, so I don't know if this number will be outrageous or not. 18 times 50 times 3 is what? 2,700. Cool. So the top of this range, this is 6550. So you take 6550 plus 2,700 The bottom of this range is 59.50. You take 59.50 plus 2,700. All right. So the top will give you a max target of 92.50. And the bottom will give you a max target. Oh, I hope I'm doing my math right too. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. The bottom will give you a target of 86.50. And then when you average those out, this gives you an average target, if we break up bullishly, of 89.50. And that's assuming we break up bullishly now. And so to put that in perspective on a candle chart, that is saying that we hit here, 89.50. That's saying we get here. This would mean, because we spent so much time consolidating, we'll probably break this higher high, according to Wyckoff. Now, the other scenario is in the event this is bullish. I'm just going to go ahead and minimize it. Now the bearish scenario. Same thing, columns, box size, reversal 3, 2,700. But instead, now of adding, you are subtracting. And now, the top part of your target, it's going to be 65.50 minus 2,700. That gives you 38.50. Yeah, this is where things get bad. 38.50. And the bottom, your minimum target is 59.50 minus 2,700. It gives you 32.50. And oops. Of course, the average of that is 35.50. Oh wait, can I do math right? 32.50, 38.50, divided by 2, 35.50. Yep. It's the bear scenario. That means your target would be here. I'm gonna pull up another chart so you can see it better. One that has more data. So what was our top target? 89.50. Oh shit. And our bottom target was 35.50. So yeah, I mean these are our targets. This ends the bear market. This is capitulation, probably the bottom. So people ask me where the bottom is. If I had to assert, it would be here. Maybe a wick below, touch, whatever. But definitely the bottom of this block right here makes sense to me. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Appreciate y'all, man. Leave a like, leave a comment, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, drop it in Discord, all of that. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you all later.